Good morning. It has been like, I don't know, 6 weeks since I've made a video, and I wanted to come back and talk to you guys, say hello, give you a life update, and then I want to get into my topic, which is 5 ways to overcome doubt. So, if you noticed, I have changed the name of my channel from Love to Be Beautiful to Love to Be You. And it was always Love to Be You. And I just decided to cut that last part off of the T-ful and the word beautiful. And the purpose of my channel is I want to teach people how to love themselves. And it's just from my own personal experience, research, life lessons that I've learned on how to love myself, and seeing that that was the foundation for any type of success or any type of yeah, I'll just use the word success. Any type of success that I've had has been from me loving myself first. And that could be in relationships, it could be with school, it could be with my children, being a mom, and anything that I touch, it all exudes from self love if it's successful. So, again, this channel is called Love to Be You. Thank you for those who have stuck with me and tuned in from day one, from the beginning. And I think I'm going to continue doing live videos because guess what? I don't have to edit. I just come on here and I talk to you guys. It's uploaded and it's done for the day. And with me being busy, especially before when I was in school, um, I needed to give myself a break on the many hours of editing. So let's go into the life update. I graduated! Yay! I graduated from college. I have a degree, a bachelor's of science in nutrition. So I am a nutritionist. And my life goal, or at least my 10-year goal, is to start a business and flourish that business, becoming a postpartum doula, birth doula, and a lactation educator counselor. And when I decided to get my degree in nutrition, I knew I wanted to marry it with being able to help pregnant and breastfeeding women have optimal nutrition because I struggled when I was pregnant. I had hyperemesis, which is a condition where you continuously throw up. And after I had my daughter, I found out that the medication that they give you to suppress, having to throw up all the time is dangerous. It causes birth defects. And so I said, this can be solved with nutrition. When I went in to get my degree, I said, I can help other women get through some of their pregnancy related concerns with dealing with nutrition, optimal breastfeeding. It all starts with the inside of your body. So I'm excited to move forward with that. And just through my life trials, I decided that I'm a good teacher and I like talking to people and I like helping people. And I'm good at it. And I need to be a life coach. There's some people who can really learn and benefit from the things that I have to say. And me showing other people how to create the life they want, how to create a life without Mondays is a phrase that I've coined for my life, and showing other people how to do that too is really what I want to do with my life for right now. And as I grow and mature and gain more life experience, I'm sure that will expand and evolve to do other things. So, what I will be doing, what I'm offering right now for my business, I want to create my own business. I will be looking for a conventional, 9 to 5 job because I think that that will help me gain some experience and some exposure. But I would like to have a business on my own and branch off and have my own company. So, right now, what I'm doing is I've created a business where I will come into the home and help women deal with their lives. So let me break that down a little bit more. As a mom, I've been a stay at home mom for 4 years since my son was born. And if you're a mom or if you're a busy single person If you have a business of your own, you know, sometimes you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh my God, I haven't been to the store. I haven't cleaned up. There's stuff, there's toys everywhere. The kitchen's a mess. I'm so behind, but I have to go to work. I have school today. I have a paper to write. I have clients to see. And Mom, you're in my video. You guys saw my mom. I have clients to see. So you kind of go into that and you're like, I'm overwhelmed. I'm not going to be able to get done everything that I need to get done today. Something's going to get left out. So what do? I know what I would do. I'm going to fast food. I'm ordering a pizza. I'm getting some stuff that's probably not healthy for me. So what I will do is I will come into your home, help you, and become you for a day. And so it's called I Would Love to Be You for a day. And I'll come into your home, take care of the dishes. I'll take care of cleaning the common areas, go to the store for you, give you a 7-day meal plan that's nutritionally sound. And that's, you know, the nutrition side of me coming out. The stay-at-home mom side coming out is I know how to run a home. I know how to make things happen. And that will give you a fresh start and a reset button for you to press to say, you know what? My house is clean. I have groceries in the house and I have a meal plan and I have some food here that I have cooked to feed my family for today. And that way that takes the pressure off of you, right? You can go spend the day with your kids, go spend the day doing your business stuff. You can go spend the day, if you're married, with your hubby and doing everything that you need to do for them, and even spend the day with yourself resting. That gives you a break. So I will come in and be another you, take care of the house, take care of the food, create a nutritionally sound meal plan for a week, bring in 2 meals that you can have for the next 2 nights, do 2 loads of laundry. And I really feel like, again, that will help moms. And even if you're maybe an elderly and you have a family member that needs help, that's elderly, excuse me, I can come in and help them. If you're a busy single, I can come in and help you. And so that's what I'm going to offer right now. Moving forward, I'm also becoming certified as a doula, postpartum and birth doula, and a lactation educator counselor. So I'll be able to take all of those skills and help families with nutrition, doula work, and breastfeeding work. So that's a little bit of a life update, what's been going on with me. And that life update leads me into my topic, which is 5 ways to overcome doubt. Because after I graduated, I was excited, but then reality hit me like, oh my gosh, I have to perform now. There's going to be families that are depending on me, people that are depending on me with their health. And I really need to be able to do a good job and help them. And I'm like, have I learned enough? Could I go into somebody's home right now and help them? And will people trust me being in their home? Will people trust me with their babies? Can I do this? And a lot of self-doubt came in to the point where I was like, I'm not going to do my YouTube channel anymore. I'm just going to get a regular job. I'm not going to try to step out on my own and do my own business, right? Because when you go out and you step out into the wilderness on your own, imagine like buying a piece of property and there's nothing on it. You're not a construction worker. You want to build a house, right? You're not a construction worker. You don't know what to do. You don't know what pipes need to be laid. You know nothing. You just have a vision and you see it and you have to create it from the ground up. And we're not taught in society how to do that. We're taught to cranked out of a machine to all think the same, to all do the same thing, and get a conventional job and just be a mindless sheep. That's what we're taught to do. And I don't want to do that. I want to create my own reality. And I'm pretty sure if you enjoy my channel, if you follow me on social media, you have the same mindset. You want to create your own life as well. But looking out on that pasture and creating your own life from scratch, that can be daunting. And so taking it a day at a time and realizing that it's going to take work, but I can do it. We were put on this earth to be creators, to be co-creators, and I can do it, and so can you. But there are some mindsets, and I feel like I say this in almost every one of my videos. There's mindsets that have to be torn down and new mindsets that have to be inserted so that we can attain the goals that we want, so that we can reach the success that we want. So when all of those doubtful thoughts came into my mind, I'm like, no, I have to beat this down. And I just decided to take a break. Let me just stop for a minute and really evaluate what is really important to me, what really matters to me. And if no one else was here and if I wasn't getting paid for this work, would I still be doing it? And the answer is yes. I would still want to get on here and do the YouTube channel, because even though it's a lot of work editing, I can work around that with doing live videos, and I can kind of plan around it. But there are people who are being blessed and their mindset is being changed from hearing what I have to say. Going into people's homes and helping them with nutrition, I'm pretty sure that's going to change some lives. And even for generations to come, if I can teach parents how to eat healthy and they can pass that on to their kids, those good eating habits, then that's something that their kids don't have to battle with, that they're learning how to eat healthy, that they're learning how to make good choices. So doubt is just keeping me from helping other people live their best life, and it's keeping me from living my best life. So my 5 tips for overcoming self-doubt are pretty simple. So let me share them. I wrote some notes. And the first one is remember your why. Like, why are you doing what you're doing? For me, my why of wanting to be a life coach, a postpartum doula, a lactation educator, counselor, a mom, I mean, all of those come from me really wanting to see people be free. Because after I learned who I was and I'm attaining freedom for myself and I have freedom, I want everyone to feel like that. I want everyone to know that they have a right to choose who they want to be and how they want to show up in the world. And if I could be a part of that, if I can step into somebody's life and just be a light to them, a guide to them, a help to them, then that's why I keep going. That's why I keep getting up here every week. That's why I keep coming up with ideas on how to help people, on how to show people the way, because I want to see them thrive. So number 1 is remember your why and keep that at the forefront, and create a vision board for yourself. And that's something that I'll get into maybe next week, vision. That's something that I've been thinking about for about a month now, vision and vision boards. And if you haven't done a vision board, I just did one, and I can already start to see the change because my mind is constantly thinking about my why and not about how am I going to get there? How am I going to make this work? How am I going to make what I want in my life happen? I'm just thinking about my why, my what and my why, and leaving the how and the where out of it. So number 2 is remember who you are. And this is important because the thoughts that I started to think when I was doubting myself were, I can't do this. No one's going to trust me. No one's going to listen to me. No one's going to want me in their home. I mean, I could go on and on. Just the negativity just came over me like I felt like I was drowning in it like a flood. And I had to remember who I was. And who I am is confident, amazing, beautiful, knowledgeable, intuitive, and I understand people, and I just love people. And so I know that I'm not doing this from a place of I don't know how to put it, like, I'm not doing it from a place of I just want to be over people. I just want people to, I can't think of the words. It'll come to me, but I'm doing it for the right reasons and not because I want to be seen or because I want to be popular or I want my name to be in the bright lights, not for notoriety or for fame. I'm doing it because I want to see people thrive. And who I am is somebody who really just loves people and wants people to be free. So, number 2 is remember who you are. Number 3 is continue to educate yourself. Okay, so I graduated. Okay, I got a lot of knowledge and received a lot of information in, I would really say, it's a long amount of time, but really it's a short amount of time. And without it being practiced, sometimes you forget what you learned a year and a half ago, 6 months ago. So continuing to educate myself, signing up for newsletters and articles for the topics that I'm interested in, that I need to help people in, reading books, connecting with people online through groups and support groups to just keep knowledge coming in. And thinking about something that I learned how to do well when I first started staying home, I realized like I don't really know how to cook very well. And I'm like, if I'm going to be here all day making meals for everyone, I need to learn how to cook. So I started educating myself. And so I was able to build up that muscle to say, now I'm in that kitchen and I cook all kinds of different cuisine from different parts of the world because that's what I wanted to learn how to do. And now I have confidence in it and I don't have any doubt. Even if it's something I never cooked before, I may be like a little bit wary, but because I gained that experience and that knowledge, then I feel more confident about it and I don't doubt myself in the kitchen. I'm fierce. If you guys saw my little video a couple of weeks ago, I was like, I'm the queen of cookies, you better recognize. And it wasn't that I just love cookies so much or I want to be a baker. It was the fact that I was like, I know how to make something taste good. I know how to make something taste how I want it. And it felt good to do that. And so I am applying that mindset to anything else that I feel a little bit shaky about. Just keep learning, keep getting, connecting to resources and to people who are already above you in your field, and you will build that confidence too. And so that leads me to my next tip, which is number 4, gain life experience. Get out there and just get your feet wet. Even if you just put your little toe in the water, get out there and get your feet wet with what you want to do. With me, I said, you know what? I'm going to start offering this service where I come in and with the service, I would love to be you for a day, where I'm helping moms and singles and maybe even the elderly with nutrition and helping them around the house. That's going to help me put my toe in the water to gain some experience. And of course, I'm going to start off with people that know me, people that already trust me, and that will help me gain some experience with helping like build nutrition plans for them, evaluate where they are nutritionally. And I don't want to get into, all of that because you guys may not be interested or understand. But me evaluating people and getting in there and helping them, getting my feet wet. Again, same thing with the with learning how to cook. I just had to start cooking. You could read as many books as you want. You can join as many support groups as you want. But if you're trying to learn how to do something, you've got to do it. And that trial and error will help you. But get around some people where you're in a safe environment to fail. And speaking of failure, there was a quote, and I can't remember who it was. I'll look it up when I'm done and leave it in the description box. But it said, losers don't win because when they fail, oh gosh, I should have looked it up before I started the video. But basically, losers fail because when losers, I'll look up the quote, but basically what it said is if you quit, that makes you a loser. But people who are winners succeed because they don't let that failure get in the way. And I'll look up the quote and leave it in the description box so you guys can see it, and I'll even post it on my Instagram. So the point is that the failure isn't the end of you. The failure is just like a test. Imagine yourself being in a laboratory and you're testing out something new, some type of new product, or you're trying to find the cure for some disease. You might test something and it may not work, but that will still get you one step closer to your goal. So don't be afraid to fail. Keep going, keep trying, get that life experience, and that will help sweep away that doubt that's in your mind that you're not good enough or you can't do something that you really want to do. And finally, the last tip, number 5, is release yourself from the judgment of others. I know for me, I'm just going to be real raw and honest right now. I want to be liked. I want people to like me. I want people to celebrate me. I want people to celebrate with me. I want to be friends with everyone. And it makes me sad if I find that people don't like me or people don't want to be my friend. I know that sounds like such a 5-year-old or 7-year-old type of mindset, but that's just the truth. I want people to like me. And so when I'm going to do something, I'm wondering what people will think, how people will receive me, how people will take it. And I think that's good. You just don't want to be haphazardly out there just doing whatever and not caring how it affects people. But you don't want to care so much about what people think that it stagnates you and keeps you from living the dream that you have. So I just had to say to myself sometimes, who cares? Who cares what people think? Who cares if people judge you? There are going to be a few people that don't like you. There are going to be a few people that don't support you, but there's going to be a ton more people who love you and who really need what you have. And I feel like it's done on purpose. I feel like God puts us on this earth to connect with other people. And what you have, I need, and what I have, you need. And we can work together to help build each other up. So I really want to thank you guys for joining me today. I'm back again. I'll be back next week, and I'm not sure what the topic will be. Maybe I'll talk about vision. I really feel like this is a creative outlet, and I don't always pick my topics in advance because sometimes I need to be inspired. I need to, pray and meditate and really think about what I'm going to talk about. And that sometimes comes to me a couple days before, or one day before, or a week before. So I want you guys to know that what I'm saying comes from the heart. It comes from my life experience. And I feel like that's the best teacher sometimes is your own experience. So thank you guys for joining me. Again, those 5 tips are remember your why, remember who you are, continue to educate yourself, continue to gain life experience, and number 5, release yourself from the judgment of others, and that should help you overcome your doubt. So thank you again joining me on my new channel, Love to Be You. I want you guys to love to be you every day. Find something that you love to do for you. I really wanted to record this video outside because I have found that I must be in nature every day if I can help it. I'll talk about it later, but it makes me, completely changes my mindset and helps me be a better person. And even my skin had cleared up some from being in the sun. And I wanted to be outside today, but I couldn't because it's too cold right now. I guess it's supposed to clear up later. But I'm saying that to say, go do something fun that you love to do for yourself that feeds your soul, so that you can love to be you. And I'll catch you guys next week. Happy Monday and a happy Easter to everyone. I hope everyone had a good weekend, and I'll catch you later. Bye.